how to evaluate I to the power 17. Since power is 17, that can be expressed as multiple of 4 plus 4 into 4 plus 1. I write that, you see, 104 is the lowest of 104, 109, 114 and 119. Therefore, I take I to the power 104 common factor. Good morning, welcome to btosacademy, welcome to my maths class. Today I am going to start a new topic that is already written on the board, complex numbers and quadratic equation. Already you have the concept of solving quadratic equation in 9th, 10th standard. That will be discussed later. First, let us discuss the matter complex number. I start serial number 1. To know complex number, first of all we have to know the new idea of mathematics, that is imaginary number. Imaginary number. From the name it is clear that that is not actually exists or not real number. Imaginary number, we define imaginary number like this. If we square a number and get a negative number, if we square a number and the result obtained is a negative number, then that number is called complex number. Imaginary number. Imaginary numbers are therefore root over minus 1, root over minus 2, root over minus 3, like this. Let me explain. 1, root over minus 1. Why it is imaginary number? If I take it as x, then x square is equal to minus 1. Already I have mentioned that if square of a number is a negative number, here we find square of x is minus 1, which is negative. Therefore, this x is called imaginary number. Next, root over minus 1 is denoted by the Greek letter I. It is actually iota. Root over minus 1 is denoted by I, which is a Greek letter and it is pronounced as iota. Therefore, we get I equal to root over minus 1, from which squaring we get I square equal to minus 1. Now, if we raise different powers of I cube, that can be written as I square into I, and I square is minus 1, therefore this is minus I. Thus we get I cube equal to minus I. Then I to the power 4, that is I square whole square, that means minus 1 whole square, that is equal to 1. Therefore I to the power 4 equal to 1. Similarly, we can calculate the values of different powers of I. We take few examples. I to the power 70. How to evaluate I to the power 17? Since power is 17, that can be expressed as multiple of 4 plus 4 into 4 plus 1. I write that like this. Now already we have calculated I to the power 4 equal to 1. Therefore we can use that. Then I take another example. I to the power minus 1 means 1 by I. Now already we have learned I square equal to minus 1. Therefore 1 can be written as minus I square. I replace this one by minus I square by I. Therefore I to the power minus 1 is equal to minus I. Then another sum, I to the power minus 71. That means 1 by I to the power 71. Now 71 can be written as one by I to the power 4 whole to the power 17. I to the power 4 whole to the power 17 means I to the power 68 into I cube. That is equal to, the value of this one is 1 by I cube. Now this 1 can be written as, already we have calculated I to the power 4. Therefore I write like this, I to the power 4 by I cube means I. Therefore I to the power iota to the power minus 17 1 is equal to I. You follow, learner? 71 has been expressed as multiple of 17 plus 3. That means 71 is equal to 4 into 17 plus 3. Using that we have calculated and got the value I to the power minus 71 is equal to I. I am going to work out few sums related to iota. I have written down on the board. Let me write down. Now I apply law of index. I to the power n plus I to the power n into I plus I to the power n into I square plus I to the power n into I cube. Now I to the power n is common factor. Now we shall put the values of I square and I cube. I square is minus 1. I cube, that is equal to I square into I, that is minus I square minus 1. Therefore the value is 0. Next, number 2. Let me copy the sum first. We see 104 is the lowest of 104, 109, 114 and 119. Therefore I take I to the power 104 common factor. Now we calculate this. I to the power 104 1 I to the power 5. Let us first calculate on the rough space. I to the power 4, already we have got the value 1, therefore this will be minus 1. I to the power 15, I have calculated all these values, I to the power 5, I to the power 10, I to the power 15, then we put the values. I to the power 5, that is I to the power 10 minus 1 minus I. Cancelled. Follow, students, learners, you follow. On the rough space, I have calculated different powers of I, then I have put the value. And my suggestion is that you do like this in the exam paper also while you are practicing. Next, number 3. Next sum, I copy first. LHS is this one. Now we calculate on the right space I square I cube I to the power 4. I square already we have got minus 1, therefore, and this one is written as minus I square by I minus 1 by minus 1 plus I replace 1 I to the power 4 by I cube minus I to the power 4 already we have got I to the power 4, that is 1. I write here I to the power 4 I square whole square minus 1 whole square, that is equal to 1. Therefore, finally we get minus I plus 1 plus I minus 1. All cancelled, therefore result is 0, which is the RHS part. Next, number 4. We have to show this is real number. For that, first we calculate this 3. Now, I to the power 14, that is equal to I4 whole cube into I square. I to the power 4 1, I square minus 1, finally minus 1. Then I to the power 18, I to the power 4 whole to the power 4 into I square. I to the power 4 1, 1 to the power 4, that is 1, I square minus 1, finally minus 1. Then I to the power 22, I to the power 4 whole to the power 5 into I square minus 1. Therefore, 1 plus I to the power 14 plus I to the power 18 plus I to the power 22, 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. These two cancelled, minus 2. Minus 2 is real number. Proved. Next, we find the value. Number 5, 4 root over minus 4 plus 5 root over minus 9 minus 3 root over minus 16. Let me verify whether I have written correctly. 4 root over minus 4, 5 root over minus 9 minus 3. I suggest students, while you are working out, if the expression be large, first you write down, then you verify whether you have copied correctly. That is one technique of doing correct sums. Now, this is 4 into 2 root over minus 1, that is I, plus 5, 9 means 3 square, then 5 into 3 into I minus 3 into 4 into I, 15I minus 12I.